This church has had a period of time where it really could just live and bask in the glow of being self-contained. And they didn't have to connect as much. We were finding ourselves dividing. There was unrest in the congregation about our future. Took off our bell tower and badly damaged our roof. In a way, it was just another affirmation of how important the work we were doing was, because we knew our resources were being depleted, and if we didn't do something serious about that, we were no longer going to exist.
Mitch and Sue had spoken to me about, well, you know, the thing they need to do is they really don't know their own story, their own faith story, so we need to start with that.
And yes, everyone was very scared when the steeple got torn off. Where are we going to get the money to pay for this? Well, but we shouldn't let the fear consume us.
If we hadn't done the new beginnings and recognized our lack of spiritual growth and our kind of apathy and weakened commitment to our faith, we would have never seen the need for the Engage curriculum. It would have never connected.
It's a whole different way of looking at things, that you're not that little group of people that's separate, but we're saying, listen, we have an important story to tell, and we want to have you involved in that story, and we want to hear what your story is too, so it can be part of ours.
That was exactly what I was looking for, a church that I wasn't a body in the pew, and I was somebody they wanted to get to know.
People were a little hesitant at first to share their stories. People think that's a kind of a private thing, their relationship with God.
And the Engage curriculum actually pulls this out of you. You start sharing ways that God has made God's self visible to you in the world and in what you're doing here and what we're doing here.
Prayer reminded me of how much God loves me.
Members are really coming and searching. They're kind of seekers looking for how God works in their life.
It's sharing a story with how God has changed your life. If that speaks to somebody and wakes up something in them, that's really, I think, what's supposed to happen.
You can feel it. You feel it in the church. There's something happening.
Engage was just right there to pick up where we needed it, to take us back to the roots of our story and to remember the gospel story of Christ and how God's story connects with our story in this present age. It was empowering, and it's really inspiring.
Understanding that the relationship with God is important for us to go out into the community.
What I've noticed is new life and new excitement. And we started doing more things together and started being hopeful about the future and about what we were doing here. And we started doing things together out in the community.